Hey, what's going on everybody? Paul Tech here. So let's kick off this comparison talking a little bit about the Huawei Elate. So this device is $65. You can purchase it at your local Best Buy. It runs on Cricket Wireless, and a lot of you recommended me to pick up this device from a previous unboxing video of the Ascend XT2. Well, I did pick it up, been using it for a couple weeks, and I gotta say I am very impressed for everything you get for the price on this device. Now, I'm not gonna drop a full review on the Huawei Elate because a couple days ago I dropped a full review on the Ascend XT2, which is basically the exact same phone like the Huawei Elate, except for some small differences, which I'll show you in this comparison video. But you're going to get the same exact experience that I'm talking about in this review with the Huawei Elate. So again, I was going to make two separate reviews, but I'm telling you it's going to be the exact same experience. So just check out that full review. As you can see how they look side by side, the Elate to the left, the Ascend XT2 to the right. Now both of these are rocking a 12 megapixel rear facing camera, LED flash. The placement is exactly the same. Cricket branding, AT&T branding, and both of these have a metal back design. As you can see, there is a difference in color, and they both house a 4000 milliamp hour non-removable battery. You can see the volume rockers, the power button, the placement is exactly the same, and again, the only difference is the color between the two devices. Taking a look at the bottom there, you got your single down-firing speaker to the right, micro USB charging to the center, and then a microphone to the left-hand side. To the left of both devices, you'll see you do have a tray there that houses your SIM card, and you can input a micro SD card for expandable storage. And moving to the top, you'll see you got your 3.5mm headphone jack, noise cancellation mic in the exact same spot. Now moving to the front, as you can see, this is where it's going to come down to your personal preference. If you like that white colored look to your phone, then go with the Huawei Elate. If you like the black color to your device, then go with the Ascend XT2, but the specs are exactly the same. 5.5-inch HD display, 8 megapixel front facing camera, got an LED notification light on this as well. Let me point out some small differences between both devices here. As you can see in the dialing application here, the Ascend XT2 actually has the video calling capability built into the dialer, so that is one thing that the Elate doesn't have. And moving into the app drawer, as you can see, the layout is exactly the same. The only thing that is different here is the bloatware. So you got your Cricket wireless bloatware on the Huawei Elate, AT&T bloatware on the Ascend XT2, which those can be disabled if you like. Now what's under the hood of both devices is exactly the same. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 435 clocked at 1.4 gigahertz, the Adreno 505, and 2 gigabytes of RAM. Jumping into the camera application here, as you can see, they're basically exactly the same when it comes to the different modes and features you have when it comes to taking photos and videos, and the quality is going to be exactly the same. So not one device is going to shoot photos and videos better than the other. They're exactly the same type of quality on both. Now let's go ahead and move into the settings now. As you can see here, the settings layout is exactly the same on both devices. You're getting all the same features across the board. There's no difference here at all whatsoever. So everything like I said about the Ascend XT2, and I jump into settings in the full review, it all applies to the Huawei Elate. Now jumping into About Phone, as you can see, this is rocking EMUI 5.1. You got 7.0 Nougat there. You get some more system information like the CPU, the RAM, the internal storage 16 gigabytes. Everything's exactly the same. And moving on from there, let's go ahead and talk about the Geekbench 4 scores. Now I know these scores don't mean everything, but some people are interested in these numbers. So as you can see here, the Huawei Elate does score lower than the Ascend XT2, and I did run this test several times, and they went back and forth. As you can see here, the Huawei Elate is scoring higher than the Ascend XT2. And moving on over to the Antutu benchmark test. Now this I ran several times, and each and every time the Ascend XT2 does score higher, as you can see there, than the Huawei Elate. Now even though the Huawei Ascend XT2 does score higher in the Antutu benchmark test, that really doesn't mean too much in real world usage. Now I can pretty much open up like 10 applications and we can kind of see which one opens up one faster than the other, but I can let you know by experience the Huawei Elate will open up an app faster than the Ascend XT2. They'll kind of go back and forth, but the performance is exactly the same across the board because I've used both of these as my daily driver in real world use. So I'm telling you, not one device is faster than the other. They're both equally fast in my opinion. So when it comes to the Huawei Elate, this is a fantastic option to pick up, as well as the Ascend XT2. But if you are specifically on Cricket Wireless and want a Cricket Wireless affordable device, definitely consider picking up the Huawei Elate. Again, I have been using this as my daily driver, and it's been a very reliable smartphone. And like I said, it's packed with some great features at an affordable price. Again, $64.99 is what I paid at my local Best Buy, so you should be able to pick it up there. When it comes to the Ascend XT2, it is a little bit more expensive. It did get a price drop to $89. And if you were lucky enough, you got it for the $49 price tag on Black Friday. But yeah, that was just the quick comparison between both of these devices, the Huawei Elate and the Ascend XT2. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. And please subscribe to the channel for more future videos. These are both fantastic options. Definitely recommend both of them. All right, everybody, I'll talk to you at the next one. Bye.